What up, what up, what up? This is Mike the Philosopher here with another one. This one still is family or fiance, all right? Haven't seen this before, but I'm not going to hold you. Let's go in.
You moved apart from your ex-husband. How long before you were dating?
A couple of months.
You a straight up hoe, cause you stuck on her like stupid right now.
Shut up!
I'm a woman.
But you need to get out my face.
Grown ass woman.
Ain't no way y'all ready for no marriage. Come on!
Nia. Hey,
Get up.
Beautiful.
This one look like it's going to be it's going to be something. Let's see what happens.
yeah, that's nice. Ready?
I'm very excited. So hopefully everybody is, going to be calm, cool, and collective because, my girls can be like the Cracker Jack box. They got a little surprise for you, too. I'm Lizandra.
Hi, I'm Julian.
And we're getting married. You have some dirt on your shades.
I do?
Yeah, thought I'd be nice.
Thank you so much.
I knew him while he was dating my friend. When he found out that I was going through a divorce, he went right in.
When I make up my mind to get what I want, I go after it.
Yeah, he tried to be cordial and speak, but you can cut the tension, with a knife. Our families don't approve of us getting married.
They're pretty well thinking we're moving a little fast.
He had moved in maybe about 8 months after my divorce. My daughters, they didn't cut for him moving in that soon.
My family's really not bad. They're just overprotective. But once they get to know you better, I'm sure they're gonna open up even more.
There's no right or wrong way to love someone. The family needs to understand that if I'm happy, just be happy for me.
I said in other videos that family often is not really happy for, especially sisters, not happy for each other finding a man. I mean, I see, and I kid you not, I see more people discouraging relationships than I see people pushing for relationships or people happy for relationships. Especially if a sister is involved, it seems as though the sisterhood almost never approves of her getting in a relationship. Now, she was divorced. He moved in after 8 months. That is pretty fast, especially if they wasn't seeing each other during the marriage. You got to figure what? They got to know each other, a couple months after that. I don't know. But 8 months to move in, that is pretty fast. My initial thought is she needed someone to help with these damn bills. Okay? So why not have this guy move in? I've seen it done before. Let's go in.
It's beautiful.
Yes, it is. Nice.
Hello. Come on in. Hi. I'm Tracy.
How you doing, Tracy?
Welcome. What do you think?
Wow. Oh, that is gorgeous.
Oh, I love it.
This is where you're going to be living for the next 3 days.
Wow.
Okay.
You're going to have an amazing experience, I promise. That's sweet. You guys are in love. So, you moved apart from your ex-husband, and how long before you were dating Julian?
7 months, maybe.
6 or 7 months. That feels like a reasonable amount of time, but from what I hear, your kids kind of feel like it was too fast. So it makes me wonder if there's another version of the story where it's a little bit shorter.
I think it was a little bit shorter than that. But
what do you think it was?
Maybe a tad bit.
I kind of think it was like maybe a couple of months, babe. I don't think no 6
I gotta at least
months.
push 4 off, and I gotta at least push 4. At least 4.
Why? Because you like the sound of that better?
4 sounds better. It's more around.
But we're not into how it sounds. We're into what is. Okay? So tell me who's coming from each side.
On my side, my oldest daughter, Arabia, my youngest daughter, Anaja, my best friend, April, who I've been knowing for many, many years. Everybody feels the same way that I'm moving too fast. They just didn't know if Julian had any type of agenda.
We're gonna tell it like it is. This is what's gonna happen. This is how I feel. This is like, what are y'all gonna do about it? Like, we need to fix this.
They charged up already. They even got a master plan on how they're gonna do this. I said in another recording, man, I really don't necessarily rock with the whole all-female cast. At least have a guy in there somewhere. You know, I know she got her daughters and her best friend, so I get it that there's no room for a guy. And she's recently divorced, but it's always nice to have a guy, I think, especially from the woman's side. Well, either from both sides. I think you should be represented from both sexes on both sides of the spectrum. It's just a better look. When it's all female, I rarely see all male. Let's start there. I don't think I'll ever see an all male cast. But the all-female cast or the supporting cast is just get ready for the drama. Let's go in.
So, Julian, tell me who's coming from your side and what their issues are.
On my side, my baby niece, Jenny. Also, there's my older sister, Regina. She's always been overprotective. Then there's my handsome son. When Lysandra showed up, it's like someone was taking his spot. You know, he didn't want anyone, you know, taking my focus off of him.
It's gonna be a long 3 days. I'll blend it with everybody.
Yeah.
Before Lysandra, me and my father, we're close, but now I feel like they kind of put me in the back seat. So my goal is to bridge that gap. Hey, I want to be close to my father again.
I'm gonna make it happen regardless, so they better get on board.
Okay. And so I have some tasks for you guys. And these are tools that are going to start to address what the issues are that your families are having. So Julian's family feels like they don't know you that well. And so you're going to get a chance to sit down with them and play 20 questions.
Okay.
And Julian, you and your son are going to have some quality time. You're going to go to the butcher and you're going to buy some food for the family to barbecue tonight.
Oh, nice.
And of course, the point isn't to shop for food. The point is to spend some one-on-one time with your son. All right? All right, let's do it.
Okay, cool.
Come in.
Okay.
Yeah, just let me put that. Hey, Gracie, hey, oh, you look great.
My relationship with Julian right now is kind of weird.
Hey, Ray. How you doing, great? Doing good?
Because it's like everything happens so fast. Like everything is beyond extreme.
And I believe that too, because they I don't know why, but they lied and said it was 7-8 months. It was more like 1 or 2 months, it seemed like. So was he a part of this equation before she got divorced? And you got to figure these girls, they got loyalty to their pops, who mama just divorced. Okay? Mama just threw the ex-husband away and slid another dude in within a couple months. It's not a good look, mama. It's not a good look. So I think the girls are justified in being a little skeptical, especially when moms just kick their pops out of the house. You really can't make this stuff up. Anyway, let's go in.
How do you feel about his family coming?
You know, I don't know, because he says his niece is kind of, mouthy.
And really quick, let me say this. I don't know this woman. I'm just seeing this for the first time. But what brother wants to be with a woman who just kicked her ex-husband to the curb and moved him in What brother is dying to be with a woman like that? Like, for real. Why are you even trying to marry this chick or get engaged, be married to her this fast? Is she that bomb? Like, I'm not understanding. So the guy is a little skeptical to me too. Let's go in.
So I'm just praying that
Personalities don't clash.
exactly.
Ooh.
You know, the old Z can come out,
Oh,
and
yeah, most definitely.
and that's what I want to keep her, you know, contained. I don't want her to come out.
Okay. Lizandra, I call her Z. She is a firecracker. She's blunt, straight to the point, tell you how she feels, and she does that in all of her relationships. So if she feels a certain way, she doesn't care who doesn't like it, she's still going to do what she wants to do. So I'm just concerned about that being an issue in their relationship as it matures.
And hopefully, you know, no hurtful things are being said, and
Well,
I'm waiting and I'm ready.
Hello, hello.
Hey,
how you
hey,
doing?
How you doing?
Hey, beautiful. Hey. What's up, big man? Yes,
What's going on?
man. You.
I have a very close relationship with Julian. We're more like best friends. He tells me everything, so we was doing everything together, to be honest.
You know y'all can get along, right?
Who?
All of y'all.
Well, I love everybody, you know me. Lizandra is very controlling. She's possessive. There's no trust. So I can't have a lot of respect for a woman like that.
We're gonna do this, gonna be one big happy family.
That's your story and you're sticking with it.
Well, welcome everyone.
Hello, hello.
I'm so grateful that you guys came. We're looking forward to a beautiful outcome. As you all know, we are engaged
Yes, we are.
and we are going to get married. So for you that may have an issue with it, we want to put it all on the table. So we're going to go around the room one by one and ask you, what are your concerns?
Well, I have quite a few concerns. Z is like a big sister to me. And, you know, I've been with her through her marriage. So with her getting divorced after 20 years and your relationship happened literally months after the divorce, I felt like Lizandra hadn't had the opportunity to take some time for herself.
Understood.
So right now I would say you don't have my blessing because it's not enough time.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay. Go.
Okay.
Also, when you divorced, what I was expecting more was for your time instead of somebody else just popping up. I would say y'all have my blessing, but that would be just a lie.
The fact that it happened so fast. Do y'all know each other like that? What's his favorite color?
Blue.
Okay, what's her favorite color?
She likes dark green. She actually has 2 or 3 different kind.
Good one, daughter. Good one. Part of me wonders if she was cheating on her husband with this dude. Y'all wonder the same thing? I was wondering if this is the side dude who got promoted. She got rid of the 20-year marriage to be with the side dude. If so, this is sad.
I don't like green.
No. See?
Wow.
So right now, I can't give you my blessing.
Okay.
My main concern is that I actually get a chance to be a part of my dad's life. I can say his prior relationships, I felt like I wasn't a priority as much. So it really caused some resentment in the past. I mean, some women can occupy the time that I feel like I deserve.
Well, Julian, you are my baby brother. I've been knowing you longer than you've been knowing yourself. Do I give him my blessing? No, he's not ready.
Okay. Okay. My baby niece, the strong one.
And my concerns are very genuine. They are They're very genuine. Y'all can.
I'm pissed off at this table.
You have a problem with me.
Oh, now you got a problem with me.
Here we go.
So get out my face.
I'm a grown ass.
Get out my
woman.
face.
I'm a grown ass.
Get out my face.
What the did I just say? Ain't no way y'all ready for no marriage.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Deep breath, okay? All right.
My concern is this, the way y'all got together. I know that you was with someone, and I know she was married. I know that. That's what bothers me. You a hoe, you a straight up hoe, because you stuck on her like stupid right now. I mean, do you all really trust each other? You gotta be honest with yourself.
I feel like it's target practice right now, but hopefully this will get better, as we prevail from this day forward. So at the end of the day, do I have your blessing?
Not right now, you don't. I wanna have a conversation with Lysandra.
Okay.
I don't know. This sister, she must. Lysandra must got the wop or something. If he's such a player, how is he so stuck on her to marry her? I don't know. I'm not saying that's all it could be. Maybe he likes her cooking, whatever, Maybe she's submissive. Nah, she not that. The only thing this guy is probably fascinated with is probably the WAP. I ain't gonna hold you. Maybe that's TMI. I don't know, but inquiring minds want to know why they in such a rush and why they fell so head over heels for each other so soon. In situations like this, you tend to think that there's some kind of ulterior motives, involved. But I don't know. Marriage is a big step. She must got that good stuff to make him want to go buy a ring. I don't know. Either that or she got a lot of mind control over this dude. But the only way she can get the mind control is, that WAP. I don't know. Let's see. Let's go in.
Well, I want to thank everybody for addressing their concerns. And Tracy have given me an assignment. And the assignment is 20 questions. You can ask me anything you want, and this is our time to get to know each other.
As well as for myself, might add. My son and I we're gonna do some one-on-one. We're gonna do a little shopping adventure. We're gonna get some meat and get ready to cook for the ladies out here. But we're gonna spend some time together, which we need to work on anyway, if that's okay with you.
That's fine.
Sounds good.
And
Let's have fun. Let's have fun. Okay?
She got all teary-eyed and stuff.
I almost did.
I was like,
shocked.
dang, now you really feeling
I'm
it.
fighting it back, I think everybody really felt the same way. Felt like it was rushed, felt like it was kind of early. They really don't know each other as they think they do,
But I kind of understand, because if I was with somebody and I was married and things weren't going as planned, I caught feelings for somebody else. I just felt like it could have been handled a different way.
Right. I'm gonna call you my stepmom, and I wanna know you too, but she doesn't know what I like. My dad barely knows what I like, And that's only because he tries to feel like he's covering everything and he's not. That makes sense?
Yeah.
His past relationships, he devoted so much time and energy to those, it felt like I was on the back burner. And then, what can I say? What all can I say? If you're not thinking about me, then what can I say? So it just made me have some kind of resentment.
Me.
I don't know if y'all picking it up, but the son seems a little, sensitive. Let's just put it that way. Maybe even alternative lifestyle. I don't know. Not that really matters, but the main thing is that you shouldn't want to be under your dad, man. You're grown, and man, like, shouldn't want to be under your dad all the time like that. It's great that y'all have such a wonderful relationship, but that's your dad. That's not your man. Okay? Why are you getting jealous of your dad being with another woman? I don't know. I don't know how old that young man is, but he should be over the whole I gotta be up under my dad all the time situation. It's good to see a good father-son relationship, but son, relax. Why don't you talk to one of her daughters? No, that wouldn't be right because they get married, but the daughters are cute though. But I just think that this guy is a little too attached to his father. I don't know. I don't think it's a healthy attachment. The niece seemed to be the same way. So the niece seemed to be attached to him too, and it's like, man, it's good that he got these good connections with his family, but y'all gonna have to let the man live a little bit. Let's go back in.
My sister and Jay, we all have the same situation. I don't necessarily get that one-on-one, interaction with my mom a lot, like how I used to, because, they're so wrapped up with each other. I want us to get connected. I want all of us to be like a family, a conjoined family. We can all talk amongst each other and laugh and stuff.
Right.
Gotta have some green.
So we all gonna cook?
Yes.
Well, I do want y'all to get to know me. And so I'm interested to see what the questions are gonna be, and I'm gonna be as open and honest as I possibly can. So everybody, let's go out to the pool so we can answer these questions.
And we're here.
Some days.
Hello, how y'all doing?
Got idea what you want trying to get?
We tried the one in the back and the one in the front on the ribeye. Yes.
Okay. What will change after the family meeting concerning honesty? As far as with Julian, I'm pretty much an open book.
You was the one that handled everything kind of in your marriage. You was the one, the independent one, the one that paid the bills, the one that just kind of took over. So Julian is the personality that, he's like, I'm the man of the house. Let me get in here and do this.
He don't want me to correct him. He wants me, you sit over there, I got this. And that's what he tells me, and I'm like, but I see what you're doing is wrong.
My uncle, he's a man, and he's gonna prove to you that he's a man. You're too much like him. Y'all both are clashing because y'all so much alike.
I'm very headstrong, and so getting with someone and allowing him to take charge has been kind of an issue for me. I'm the one that always take care of business. So I have to learn to be submissive, is what I'm trying to say.
So that's a question. Are you willing to release the reins and let him be the provider?
It's work in progress.
Okay.
It says, for Jenny, why do you feel that your uncle is,
A hoe?
Yeah.
Because he had the ways like a hoe. He wasn't looking for wifey. He didn't want no stable relationship. He didn't even think he was gonna get remarried.
Like our relationships, they all start off with a bang, and then they have that dry moment. In that dry time, I think for Julian is where he could find himself kind of straying away. He's a good man, he has a real good heart, but Julian bores easily.
I asked him, I said, when all the dust settles, okay, and you won your prize, will you get bored and say, okay, well, I want to find someone else? He feels that he won't. And all I can do is just trust and believe what he say.
Are you truly convinced that this is where you want to be 10 years from now is with Julian?
I'm getting that he really is into me, and I'm really into him. My heart says to go for it, and so that's why I'm here.
My main issue was just trying to ensure that me and you built that bond that we haven't got a chance to really have. If I wanted my dad, I felt like I was gonna have to beg him. I felt like maybe he just really was occupied to the point to where he forgot he had a son. These women had all of you, you know, and it's just not fair. You have to imagine 20 years of just trying to coexist with you. And, hey. I don't know. Hold on, give me a sec. I just, I know. I can't let it go on, you know?
Right. My son feels like I've excluded him from my life. I need to learn to be better at being flexible with my compassion of who I'm with, and especially my son, because I feel his pain today. It wasn't good.
I'm proud of you, man, because it takes a lot to do that. And that's why I need you to forgive me, so we won't replay the situation over again.
I feel the pain he's going through. You know, I can't replace or bring back what we've lost, but we can start today and get better.
Like I said, it's very, you know, it's refreshing to see a good father-son relationship. You don't see a whole lot of kids who want to spend time with their pops, for real. Some of them don't even know their pops, for real. Okay? And this is rare to see a bond between a father and a son like this. That's pretty dope. It sounds like he's about 20 years old. So if he's 20 years old, I don't know. I guess a part of me does feel like he got to let his pops live a little bit. You know, but nonetheless, it's something that doesn't really get seen very much. A healthy relationship, or a healthy bond, I should say, with a son. I don't know if it's a healthy relationship, but it's a healthy bond they got. But just wanted to have to shout that out. Oh, the daughters are cooking. Let's see how this goes.
I feel like I had one more question because I kind of forgot to ask it.
What question?
Why jump into another relationship so soon? You know, just to take the time to actually think about her family, everybody that was in the house, you know?
Yeah.
That's going through this whole situation and the whole process with her.
Yeah.
Hey, girlies.
Hey. Hello.
Hey,
They not back yet?
I smell some cooking.
Really?
We need to talk to you real quick.
What's going on?
Basically, like, do you believe that this is what you really want to do?
You know, I feel that he's the one.
My concern was just, why not take the time for yourself to figure things out instead of jumping into another relationship? And then also, it's also taking the time to just be with us more. I was hoping and expecting that she would, like, take time just to spend time with me more. It kind of makes me feel like she just pushed my feelings to the side and just wanted to figure out her own.
I didn't take the time that everybody feel like I should have taken. And it hurts me that you both are hurting. But I just feel like I can't dwell on the past. I can't dwell on you guys were hurt. All I can do is try to correct it and just move forward. You know, so I just want you guys to know that I'm happy, and I want you to be happy for me at the end of the day.
Long day, man. Yeah, so y'all doing a great job. Great job. Just gonna put this stuff on the grill. Let me see what we're working with real quick. How's your day go?
Well, I had some questions, the 20 questions, and yeah.
Yeah, your questions answered?
I'm thinking I did.
We got some things out too. And as you can probably tell now, my family's very compassionate.
One of the things that was said was that you get bored a lot.
Okay. All right.
And that, why don't you cut that in half?
Good. I'm listening.
they didn't want to see you get bored, and then you decide, okay, you know, I don't want to be in this relationship no more.
Okay, the if is a part of life. All you can do is do the best.
You know what you should have did?
Hold on. Allow me to finish this, okay? All right, can I do this? Can I do this, please? Can I? Thank you. Okay, well, all I want you to know is life is a chance you take anyway, okay? It's all about how you critique yourself as being the best individual you can to be for me and me, vice versa, for you.
Can I say something?
Say something.
You need to turn the fish.
No, I don't.
You should have put the fish in foil.
Baby, I got this. I've been doing this for
It's gonna break apart.
No, it's going. Look. Listen. Can I finish this? Please, let Jay finish this, okay? It's okay.
So, yeah, the fish is breaking apart. How about that?
How about you go in there and ask them to get some sides ready, and I get this right here. How about that? Thank you. Bye. I'll see you in a little bit.
No.
Thank you. Please. The sides can be done by the time I finish this. You go ahead and do what I asked you. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
y'all, we're gonna have some fish niblets.
And this is the woman you chose to marry, man. This is the woman you chose to propose to, for real. She's coming across as a little bit of a control freak. Now, she might have a point with the fish, you know. But let the man do his thing. But this is look, sometimes people get red flags or they get signals of what they're getting into and they ignore them. I think this guy is ignoring the signs. She already is a self-proclaimed control freak or a self-proclaimed, she calls it headstrong, right? And all headstrong mean to me is stubborn and rude, and it don't mean nothing positive. Not to me. When you say I'm headstrong, I'm thinking you're uncooperative. You're not. You're going to be in forever competition with me. Okay? That means we can't work as a team. If you headstrong, you want the ball all the time. Okay? Even when you're not open, you want the ball and you're going to chuck it. You're going to do a Carlton. Y'all remember Fresh Prince and Carlton? He was so tired of Will scoring all the time. He just got the ball, stole the ball from Will, and chucked it and airballed. That's what it's like. Those are things that go on in my head when I hear women say they're headstrong. I don't even really hear men use that term. Yeah, I'm headstrong. I don't hear men use that. That's only a woman thing. And all that means is I'm masculine, I'm uncooperative, and I'm going to be in direct competition with you for the man spot in this relationship. And who wants to have a relationship like that? If you're a guy, why would you want to be in competition with your woman? She's giving you signals right now. I would have said, okay, I'll tell you what. You cook it. You cook all this stuff. No, I don't want to cook. No, you cook it. I probably wouldn't have said that. I would have said exactly what he said. But a part of me would be like, okay, well, you want to, then cook it then. Okay, if you're not going to cook it, let me do my thing. I do it how I want to do it. You know, I don't see what this brother see in her. So look, the box must be premium. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. I'm not saying she's an ugly woman. She's not ugly, but I'm not seeing the juice be worth the squeeze. Let's just put it that way. Let's go back in.
We're gonna have some fish niblets tonight.
What is that?
I guarantee you eat
Fish nuggets?
No, they're not nuggets, they niblets. Because the fish is breaking apart. He don't want to listen to me. So we're gonna have some fish niblets.
Oh boy.
The late great Kevin Samuels once said, shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right. I have a feeling this woman has all of that wrapped up in her. She will shame you. She will guilt you. She will insult you, and she always has a need to be right. A master kung fu artist in sign language. That's what this woman is. Let's see how this brother handles it.
It may seem small to you, but when I'm into my zone and you come creeping in trying to tell me what to do, oh yes, you did. That's control.
Let's just say you sensitive.
Man, you can call it what you want, sticks and stones. But I'm trying to tell you, from this point on, you stick to your cornbread, I'll stick to my fish.
Talk to her.
All right, everybody hungry? Hungry. How are you guys' day today?
I have a question. I want to know how you guys plan to coexist having opposite personalities. I see that you have a strong, passionate personality, and he wants to avoid as much confrontation as it is, and you like to hit it straight on and let's get it out the way.
My thing is, if you don't like confrontation, then don't do things that's gonna cause
But
confrontation.
that's inevitable, though. You can't.
My thing is, when I'm speaking, let me speak. Don't cut me off. Let me talk.
Yes, ma'am.
So my thing is, if you know that that's something, that's one of my pet peeves, and you're gonna continue to do it, you're gonna get argument. Because I'm a very argumentative person.
Let's learn how to compromise and come to a solution instead of battling. Because I don't believe in all that. Because going to bed, mad, angry, separate beds, separate rooms, that's not me. I want to hold you, caress you, and love you. That's all I'm asking.
I feel like it's the same with my modeling and stuff. When I take you to stuff, you know, sometimes I don't want your input. Sometimes I just want you there.
Okay, so is this roast Lizandra night?
No, it's not.
Because trust and believe, Z can come out. Because I'm not fixing to be roasted tonight.
Okay.
Okay?
Well, it's not
I'm
about.
not fixing to be roasted, so let the record reflect. Z will come the out.
Well, it's not about.
Trust me.
It's not about that. It's all about open communication.
Okay, well,
I
I'm
think-
open and let's communicate.
I get that. I think that it's not fair for you to tell him that, okay, well, that hurt my feelings, and he had to take it. He said, I'm sorry, and you still felt a sorry.
I didn't feel, I mean, everybody said what they had to say, but the problem was when Lizandra said what she had to say, that's when he had an issue.
It's a lot of stuff that he's holding in. We had this whole heart-to-heart, and we cried. You know, that was the hardest thing for us.
I cried too.
What I'm saying is that
When
that was
I cry, you cry. We cry together.
I'm gonna let you.
Yeah, she want everybody to listen to her, but she don't want to listen to nobody else. When people start talking in the third person, my ears perk up a little bit. Z can come out when Lizandra said this and this, that, and the third. Yeah, my ears perk up a little bit like, now I gotta watch for probably some mental health issues around this time. Okay, what's going on with this? And I told you, she has a need to be right. And she says she's a very argumentative person. At this point, I don't think they should get married. I don't even know what the brother sees in this woman. And if they do get married, I don't see it lasting. It will be a turnstile wedding and a turnstile divorce. That's what I'm seeing so far. This woman, I don't even know how she lasted 20 years. She must have had a very patient ex-husband. He's probably jumping for joy right now that he's out of the situation. But I don't know why this woman is rushing to get married again. And she has done zero work on herself. Zero work on fixing any problems that she may have had. She didn't learn nothing from her previous marriage, and she's going to walk into another relationship with bad intentions. You can't take that same baggage you had with your ex-husband, who was probably as patient as he could probably be, and then bring that into another relationship as if you don't have to change nothing about yourself. You didn't learn anything about yourself in that last marriage. So you got a different man right now. You got a man who actually wants to be a man and not going to have you run everything. I don't know who you were married to before, but that's not the case this time. Listen, I just don't know why this brother wants to marry this woman. She's not ready. She's so not ready. And if they did get married, I guarantee you it didn't last. Let's go in.
The point of it is,
Julian will come out too.
We can all come out. Let's come on out.
All this mess needs to cut it for real. Because this don't even make no damn sense right now. This don't make no sense. Y'all don't even need to be getting married with this bullshit going on, because this don't make no damn sense.
It's not
But
fair.
y'all,
This don't make no sense.
what I'm trying to say is y'all sitting up here trying to make it seem like this man is an angel. He's
No,
not
he's
an
not an
angel.
angel.
He
He's
has
not
a
an angel at
problem
all.
with him.
Can we calm down though? If you have all this problem with him, why do you want to be with him? That's how
Exactly.
that's what I'm
Now
gonna
that's
ask you.
real.
If you got all this problem with him, why you
Yeah,
want to be
I
with
feel
him?
the same way with him. If he
'Cause
feels
he's not
like that he
perfect.
have an issue
But we're
with
trying to
me,
solve it right now.
Okay, that's what we're trying to do.
Can we just
No,
say
that's
one
not
problem?
one problem.
There's one problem at the table. Shut up! I'm tired of this. I do not want this happening again with you and him. I don't. Stop doing it. Stop.
Just tired. That's what I am. The situation that was going on with my dad and how they were going back and forth and arguing all the time. I just wish that this stuff didn't happen how it happened.
I just wanted to say,
Oh Lord.
I wanted to apologize to everybody. I felt that I was being attacked. And I just feel like everybody has to roast me. I can go there with any one of y'all. I can be Patti LaBelle, but I don't want to go there.
What would you go?
I don't want to go. I don't want to go
That's
there.
childish. You need to grow up.
I'm
That's
grown.
childish.
I'm real
You're
grown.
not acting like it right now.
Okay.
I'm real grown, but I was sitting here and I
You're not
was
acting like it right now.
Let her finish.
was
Let her finish. cuz.
apologizing.
Let her finish.
I was
Be
apologizing.
a lady.
Okay, I'm very much a lady.
I can't tell you.
Matter of fact, I'm a woman.
I can't tell you.
I'm a woman.
I can't tell you.
I'm a woman.
But you need to get
I'm
out
a
my face.
grown-ass
You need to
woman.
get out my face.
I'm a grown
You
ass
need to get out my face.
I'm a grown ass
Get out my face.
I'm a grown ass
Get out my face.
That's not gonna happen.
We're not gonna What the did I just say? Jeannie, what did I just say? I already told you. Just stop. No, and no. Come on. No. This is not what this was for. This was a retreat for y'all to you see what I'm talking about? Ain't no way y'all ready for no marriage.
When I woke up, I was just in shock about the prior evening at dinner. I really didn't know what to say. It was like walking on eggshells.
And it was very awkward for me. I wanted to just eat my breakfast and just be done with it.
I'm watching her. Now I really have my eye on her.
Here goes some cinnamon rolls if y'all want.
Okay. I gotta give you something to drink. I get it.
I get it. 'Cause I get it.
Have a seat, Julian. She got it.
You know what? Let me hear up and eat because I didn't really get to eat last night. Let me hear up and eat.
Girl, I'm about to go, dog.
Didn't even get our steak.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. You guys seem a little bit subdued.
Yes.
So tell me how it's been going.
Basically, the communication has a slight breakdown. We sat down, we had dinner. I don't know how many steaks got completed, but not many.
Tell me what happened.
Everybody started picking me apart, so I just went off. I felt that my family was here to support me. My family was even attacking me.
Okay.
I felt disappointed.
That's because your family knows that you are argumentative with everybody. Your daughters sat in the house and watched you argue with your ex-husband for years. Your daughter said straight to your face, I don't want you doing that again. Not with him. Okay? Clearly your daughter knows your habits, and she know they need to change. She knows this. She know, Mama, don't be Z no more. That's what she's basically saying. Don't bring out the Z in you. I guess the Z got an attitude, and she don't want to see Z. She want to see Lizandra, or whatever your name is. She want to see her mother. She don't want to see Z. Z got a attitude. She talking to third person. She don't listen to nobody. She's stubborn. She has a need to be right, and she loved nothing more than to argue. Your daughter is tired of that. She's starting to feel like her mama broken because her mama don't know when to be quiet. That's why your daughters were attacking you. Maybe, just maybe, you're the problem, Lizandra. Just maybe. How about you look in the mirror and start doing some self-work? Because it don't look like you taking accountability for nothing. Now, I'm not necessarily saying she deserved to be attacked by everybody, but apparently she was moving in a way that warranted it. They didn't attack him. Why did they attack him? Because he didn't warrant it. He wasn't argumentative. He wasn't disrespectful to nobody. But you, that's you. So how about you address who you are? Hopefully she gets some therapy. This chick here is not a therapist. She's a relationship coach. But this chick need a professional therapist. I hope they bring in one of the therapists to help Lizandra out, because this is going to be a problem with her for the rest of her life if she don't fix herself. And this guy is going to be gone very soon, especially if he gets bored fast. This ain't going to last. This just not going to last. He's going to get bored of arguing with her all the time. Anyway, let's go in.
I was disappointed that it was even going there in any kind of way, because we're supposed to be grown-ass people, leading by example. And then we have our kids here seeing us act like we would think they would act. The role is backwards. You know, and to see Ray and her daughter see that right there, my son, that's not what I wanted.
So you've got some really hurt children. Your girls, your younger one in particular, is devastated. They're telling you how they feel, and you're like, it hurts me to hear you say this. No, they're hurt, and you're focused on your own pain. You want their support. You're not going to get their support without hearing them first. Now, your son's a little bit older. He's able to say it more clearly. But I think all of your kids feel abandoned by the way you have put this relationship together. You each have to start meeting the needs of the children in a whole new way. You need to go to your girls and tell them, I have not been what you needed.
You know, I want to be a great role model for my girls.
Right.
And I allowed myself to get out of character.
So you guys have an opportunity to use your relationship to heal. So how do you do that? Well, I want you to basically start over, okay? And while you're rebuilding your relationship, you're gonna repair the relationships with your kids.
There are a lot of issues between your family and yourself and me and my daughters. So I think that it's best that we kind of step back.
Now here's where I'm going to give her some props a little bit. Only person she seemed to care to listen to is the Caucasian woman. Okay. Not saying that has anything to do with it, but I found it very interesting that she seemed to listen to her to the T, and even had some accountability. But whoever she get the message from, fine. Long as she get the message, hopefully she'll move in a way that is correcting and and satisfactory to the rest of the family, especially her daughters. Let's find out.
I see things that I didn't see before. I see the families, I see their hurt, their pain. It's no longer about us, it's about them.
So, I want you to know that I love you dearly. I know that you went through this stuff with your dad and I. Me going through a divorce is not just about me, it's about the both of y'all too. And I heard everything that you're saying, that I wasn't there. You feel like that I'm not there. And I made a mistake by just jumping out of something into another relationship instead of giving us time to grow and to heal. I messed up. I want to know if you would just forgive me. Okay? And I love both of you. I love you too. Okay, so what's going on?
Nothing. I'm good. We came into this knowing that there was a possibility things were going to go awry, maybe. But I am afraid, because I know how you get sometimes. Sometimes when things don't go your way, you have a way of shutting down.
But why are you pointing fingers at me? That's your crazy family.
Oh my God, here we go, pointing fingers again. I'm not pointing fingers.
Some people, you really can't tell them anything about themselves. They take anything you tell them about themselves, they get so defensive about it, and to the point where they don't have the tool. Like, listen, I swear the only person she listened to was the white woman. I swear. Her man can't tell her nothing. You know why? Because she is in constant competition with this man. Constant competition. The only advice she listened to was the Caucasian lady. The only person. I don't know what that's about. Now, she gave her criticism too, but she listened to that. She's the only one that can give this woman criticism, and she actually take it in and receive it. Anybody else, including her man, who she gonna walk down the aisle with, she wanna argue about it. You attacking me. You attacking me. He's not attacking you. He's trying to talk to you and tell you some stuff. I'm sure your ex-husband was trying to get through to you. But you want to be in competition with your men. That's your problem. And you always have a need to be right. If I was bruh, I would call off the wedding. I would call off the wedding because she's not ready. She needs some therapy, and she needs to listen to somebody with a little melanin in their skin. We'll just keep it a buck. Anyway, let's go in.
You'll see about your girls.
They good. They having fun in the living room. So you want to be alone? I can do that. You really cold lately. You are. You being very, yeah.
I'm cold.
How we came in, we was all on each other.
Mm-hmm.
How we are now, we far apart from each other.
And you're not pointing fingers right now, right?
I say how we.
But you're not pointing fingers. Like you said, I was getting cold. You pointing fingers at me.
Yes, I'm pointing fingers at you.
Okay, that's all I want to know.
I'm pointing
just want to
fingers
verify
at you.
that.
You're very cold. I see that you're pulling yourself apart.
Okay.
And you're very sharp. You don't. Okay. Okay.
any day.
Mm-hmm. Because now I got to cook for myself. Get her back home, got to cook for myself.
It's good, yeah.
What's the plan for today?
Well, pretty much we need to reevaluate our relationship for us to decide on
Yeah, going forward.
going forward.
Yeah.
So what does that mean?
We're gonna start it over. We're gonna just date.
Let's see what happens.
Okay.
Keep everybody happy.
No, I don't think it's to make everybody happy. I think that it's to make yourself happy and, you know,
I know it's not to make them happy, but it's gonna make everybody happy. I believe.
What I'm seeing from Lizandra is this wall go up. I think she really does love Julian, but as a result of everything that has been said, she's putting up that wall of, okay, I'm done.
You can make it work. If you actually really love each other, you'll make it work.
We're trying to make this work for y'all, but just at a slower pace.
It's funny that when we first got started, everybody had their opinions and saying y'all not ready. Now y'all saying y'all ready. Come on, make up your mind. Make your mind up.
Lizandra, you immediately shut down the family that's sitting here supporting you. Do you understand what you put us through this entire weekend?
I'm done. I'm finished.
I know you done, but think
Whatever
about it.
y'all gonna do, y'all are gonna do.
We have already talked about it.
She keeps having a little attitude when people just trying to resolve things, so I'm just completely over it. Let me talk, 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 because I'm finna get pissed off at this table. I'm pissed off at this table.
Don't say and act like that's what we wanted. That's not what we wanted. We said we want you to work it out, and now you don't give a Girl, get the out of here, bro. I ain't playing this. Get married or not, I don't care. I do not care. Don't do my daddy like that. He too much. I haven't even seen him, and I let you have him.
I need you to chill.
No,
I need
won't.
you to chill. Deep
I have
breath.
held it in too long. This hurt me, because I gotta sit here and take
Do
this.
you get it? You don't trust her.
I think you have a problem with me.
Oh,
based
no,
off of
you got a
how
problem with me.
No, based off of how we got together.
Nah, whatever. Got a problem with you and what your ass did? You.
Here we go.
You. Pay the bell, bitch.
No, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do now.
Nia.
You know, call my mom a bitch. You're not gonna start just name calling up in here, you know?
Nia. Hey,
Well,
hey,
Nia. No.
Hey, listen. Don't do that.
You a child.
Come with me. Come on. Come on.
Hey.
This is what y'all did to us.
Calm down.
No, y'all did this to us.
G. I love the girl with this girl. Gigi. You know I love
It really hurt me to see all of that go down. I wish that everybody would talk about everything maturely.
I'm really tired. I'm really drained. I'm just ready to go back home. I just hate how things happen. But part of being a human, sometimes you come unglued.
Morning.
Morning.
Morning. How are you?
Good.
Wow, that was a lot. I kind of think, I mean, I don't want to blame anybody, but I thought the son really kind of kicked that off and really kind of overreacted. I can't blame this one on Z this time. The son, he had some pent up stuff, and he just overreacted. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. He just overreacted on this, and you know, I'm pissed at all this, and I let you have my daddy and all this other stuff. You know, I mean, I get it, but, and that's why the father went over there like, you need to chill for real. And then I just fired everybody else up, and then name calling started, and then the daughters got into it. I mean, I get it. if it ain't obvious that this is over, forget the engagement, forget the dating. The relationship should be over. Because now the families ain't gonna never really get, they're never gonna rock with each other. They're never gonna blend. Okay? When they start swinging at each other, it probably could be worked out, but I doubt if it will. It's just too much animosity. This is a toxic union between them two. And again, that last scene, I can't blame that on Z, Lizandra or whatever her name is, but at the same time, it's too much water under the bridge now. They need to really just break up. She's not even ready anyway. Lizandra is not even ready anyway. She's still got a lot of self-work to do. She got a 20-year marriage. You think you over that in 2 months? For real? No, you're not. But it's a lot of damaged souls in this family. Let's go back in.
Hanging in there? Yeah. It's gotten pretty intense.
Yes, a little bit. I've came to this point, I can't fight anymore for both of us because I'm tired. I'm tired.
I'm tired too.
Oh, man.
Lizandra, how are you doing?
I need some healing. I need to work on me before I bring in any other person into my life.
Are you in agreement with that, Julian?
I'm okay with it.
Okay.
Yes, I am.
When you guys came in here, it was about getting the blessing of your families. And I don't think that's what it's about anymore. So what we can do now is go out there and make a commitment to your kids that you're going to do the work as individuals that are going to set the stage for any future relationship that you guys can have.
Yeah.
Okay? You ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Hi, everybody. Normally, this is where we would have a blessing ceremony, but we decided instead of a blessing ceremony that we would do something that would be more like closure. With that, Lizandra.
Okay. This was a journey. I learned a lot about myself and my relationships with my girls. I was being selfish because I wanted you to support me instead of hearing you saying that you needed me. We have some bonding time to do, and I love both of you. And Jenny, I want to also thank you. I see the love that you have for Julian, and I know that you want to just protect his heart. And I want to assure you that I came into his life to be a part of his life. And I'm sorry we didn't ever get to bond. And Julian, I never shut you out. And I hate that you felt that I did shut you out. We have a lot of work to do. We didn't realize that when we got together, we had some things to fix within ourselves. Thank you.
Thank you.
My girls, I want to apologize to you two. I knew your mom had needed time after what she went through. I think I was selfish about quickly coming into your family. I'm gonna respect your mom's wishes. I'm gonna give her some space so she can bond with her family, and our family. I'm gonna try my best to get us together more so we can grow and understand and know each other better than we have before in the past. And we'll get through it.
I do love everybody in here. I just, I don't like to see us fight like this.
I want to apologize to, first of all, the girls. I'm supposed to love them too. Y'all shouldn't have seen anything like that. I'm going to apologize to Lizandra. I didn't want to act like that. I know you didn't want to act like that either. Y'all probably don't think that anything happen, good, but it did. Family fight all the time. It's the way we come back together.
I see how much love there is between the two of you, and that does not just come along all the time. And it is worth it to do the work. It is worth it.
It has been a whirlwind, you know, we weren't ready for it.
Please don't take that serious. I had to just get it off, okay? I'm so sorry. I love you.
Love you too. This experience overall was very trying. It actually opened my eyes.
I see things that I didn't see before. You feel like we need to step back and take a moment. I'm willing to do that for you. I do love you.
I love you too.
That's what's up. Let's see how things turned out. After they returned home, Lizandra and Julian decided to start over and date before committing to marriage. They both say they are in a much better place together and their children are happy with their decision. And there you have it. They slowed things down. You know, at the end of the day, I have to give Lizandra some flowers for at least coming to terms with her healing process and maybe approaching things in a different way. And you know, I see some things that she needs to work on, but just to get her to that point of slowing it down and dating and just trying to spend more time with her family and her daughters and maybe even get to know herself, a different version of herself after the divorce, is commendable. So, and Julian, I think he did the right thing to step back, let her heal properly. And, you know, then he can think about joining the family a little later on when healing is being done. Could it work? Who knows? It depends on how much work they do on themselves. It depends on, because they left the situation in better terms. So I don't think the family beef is going to be as bad as I thought it was going to be, because I seen that they did kind of squash things and apologize to each other. So it's still possible. It's not broken down how I initially thought it was. But you know, at the end of the day, man, I hope everybody finds who they want to be with, you know, and find their person. And they say, and this is a statistic, they say that for every for every 10 years or something like that, you have to heal for that amount of time. So she probably shouldn't be dating for the next 2 years, I would give it, just to get to know herself and just to heal. I mean, she's still dating Julian. She probably ain't gonna let him go. I get that, but she clearly needs some more time. But let me know what y'all think about this. I really would like to know. Hit the like, share, and subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.